Hello, my fellow hooligans. What is up, guys? We are here for another live stream. Today, I'm going to be playing some Digimon Super Rumble. We're going to be doing the easiest leveling in the game. But before we do that, I decided that I wanted to work on these eggs really quick. I forgot to bring the food. Let's go grab the food. Today's a good day, though, guys. We finally beat that stupid Digimon that I had been trying to fight for forever. I beat it last night. And I was finally able to continue with the story quest, which is huge, because that means I've been able to unlock the new EXP area that's part of the real world. I have not been able to get there until now. Finally, I'm in the real world, which is like the new content that they've created for the game. Where, you know, people have been unlocking their megas. You could go up to level 90 now. It's like all the new EXP spots, all the new grinding spots, all the important stuff. And I finally unlocked it. After, I don't know how many attempts of trying to kill that stupid thing. I finally killed that Nanomon, or I forget what his name is, but yeah. He took forever, and then there was a whole quest line I had to go through inside of, like, Devimon's castle. Or, I'm sorry, Myotismon's castle. It was a whole mess. Hey, look, I can join for a minute or two. Hey, what's up, Axel? Welcome to the live stream, man. So yeah, we're just gonna be leveling today. Let me grab the food out of here though, so that I can finish this. So which one do we need? I mean, I guess I could use the peach. Peach works. I'll feed to the peaches. I'm mostly trying to give them like intellect and speed, but honestly, it doesn't even matter what you do. I feel like it does affect their evolution line though, like what they become. I definitely do feel like that is plays a part in it. I forgot to grab our free money. We need that, actually. I have been broke lately because of doing the quest line. It took a lot of my healing items. So honestly, I don't have a lot of stuff right now. Hey, I see you got Lady Devimon. Yes, I did. I did indeed. If you'd like to see her, here we go. Let me just swap her here. I did, and I have been maxing out her skills. It took me a while, actually, to get her. Like, a lot longer than I thought it would. But now that I have her, she's amazing. She has an AoE. And her AoE is really strong. I've actually been maxing it out, too. Let me show you. I've done a lot lately. So, yeah, you can see here I have her at level 7 already for her AoE skill. Now, I'm actually leveling her for a reason, too. So, there's a Digimon that I can farm that I found that actually gives the skill cubes we need. These, like the ultimate skill cubes. To finish maxing out all my Digimon, I need these skill cubes. It's super important. So what I'm doing right now is I'm leveling still Lady Devimon. I'm leveling her up. I'm going to level her until probably about 70 today. I mean, we have an auto pickup. We have a ×2 battle that I got today as well from this thing. So apparently we've been unlocking stuff this whole time that I didn't claim. So I went ahead and claimed it all. So now I got this as a reward, which was very nice. They do have a pass too that you can buy, but I don't have Crown. If I did, I would buy it because it comes with even more goodies like double EXP. And I want that. But also 100 skill cubes, which that's a lot of skill cubes. But, yeah. Yeah, that looks delicious, too, and we're only 2 ranks away from that, so that would have been very nice. And another 100 skill cubes we get later on. But, yeah, this is like the season passes. They give you an egg. They give you a backpack expansion. Yo, I need this. Yeah, probably just for Korean. You have to, because you have to buy, like, you have to buy stuff in Korean, which we can't do, obviously, so I've been kind of, like, stuck there with that. But yeah, what can I do, you know? I mean, there is a website where I could buy it, but I've been trying to see if I could get somebody else to hook me up from Korea directly just to buy it, somebody that I could trust. But right now I haven't had any luck yet. Once I do, though, then I probably will buy one of those. Starting next week, though, I'm going to be playing a bit of Final Fantasy Crisis Core remastered for the Switch on my OLED because I love that game, and I want to play the new one. So probably starting next week, we'll be taking a break from this and doing some other content other than Digimon. But yeah, I saw that they came out with that game. It looks so good. It looks so good. I want to get it. I'm just waiting. Friday's when I get paid, so probably be buying it then. All right, so we need to feed all of these guys. Hello. I hope you've turned into another Agumon, because I could really use another Agumon line. We did get like a Fanbimon, so this is going to wind up being a Waspmon, which was interesting. Might as well feed it. I mean, honestly, I don't even know anymore, though, because sometimes they wind up going down a different route. Oh, I gotta be careful. We're running out of training items. Is Guilmon in there? No, Guilmon is not added yet. From what I've seen, at least. He's not available. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the only way to get Digimon, though. You have to do this. And now it can evolve. Let's evolve it. Yes. Evolve my little plant. Yeah. Oh, we're finally on this evolution. Is Ultimate Max on this game? You mean Mega? This game too clean. Does it go to Mega or just Ultimate right now? There's Megas in the game now. There are Megas. This is good. Because if this becomes Palmon, I don't have that. So that is very good. That is very, very, very good. That's actually good. I didn't have that one. So I've been trying to get that one for a while because that one has a Mega. If we go down the Palmon line and it goes the way I need it to, we'll have another Mega. Because that's kind of been my goal, is to try to get, like, he has a Mega, for instance. Vikemon does. Lady Devimon does not have a Mega, though. So all the starter tamer, like Digimon, have Megas. But all the other ones right now do not. All right. So we finished here. We're going to go ahead and go back here. We're going to put all this stuff away in storage. And now we have to wait again. We have to wait another, well, till tomorrow to continue with those. Yeah, those you can only mess with like once a day, and then you have to wait. It's a waiting game. It's a lot of waiting. A lot of waiting for that. All right, so I can put away this egg then for now because I'm not going to be able to use it. And this one's cool because these blue eggs have a chance to become like full-on rookies. I see Lady Devi likely get Lilithmon. Yeah, Lady Devimon is actually just OP as is, though. Like, as is, she's broken, and I'll show you why. So I finally unlocked the new map. This is the new map here. So we're going to go right here. This is the best leveling area, so this is what I'm going to be mainly focusing on while we're, like, for today's live stream, because we do have to level a lot of people. We have the ×2 battle right now, which helps with leveling, so it's, like, a lot faster to get through these battles. This area does give me money as well, so I'll be able to farm up money here and be able to keep re-sustaining myself. I don't know if I'm going to make extra money. Right now it hasn't seemed like I'm mostly breaking even here for the cost of the fights versus the reward, but as we get to a higher level, it's going to get easier. Also, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, make sure to smash that like button. I also have this quest right now, which gives you a costume piece, which I'm trying to finish the Christmas set. This will give us the actual shirt and pants for it, but we have to kill 2,022 Digimon, and we have until the 5th to finish this, so I'm going to try to finish it today. We probably will, because I'm going to kill a lot of these guys here. 2,000 of these would probably get me to, like, level 70 with her, and, like, level 80-ish for Weregarurumon, and he'll probably be 86. Hopefully. That's assuming, because this is a lot of EXP. You guys will see in a second here. So let's go ahead and start the battle. Let me just make sure that they're in the right order for battle phase. Let's see here. So we want her in the back and him in the front. But yeah, I'm leveling Lady Devimon because she'll be able to help carry me for these fights against Scorpiomon. Scorpiomon's a data type, so these guys can't actually handle it that well. But she can, because she's a virus type, so she'll actually have the elemental advantage. So that's her AoE, by the way. As you just saw, she did her AoE. And this is her W. Her W does good damage as well. I haven't even ranked it up at all. But her E is the one that I've mostly been working on, her third skill. So her third skill is a really strong AoE skill. It hits for a ton. It actually is dealing about 1,000 damage per hit. So the reason why this area is good is because it gives you... I want to reorganize this, though. She's the only one who might die from these battles, but at the same time, it's like... It messes up the way that I'm used to clicking. So let me switch it back. We'll put him to the front, put her to the rear. This is how I'm used to it, so this will probably be easier for me to farm just because I know where to press. All right. So I always go C and then W and then S. So her C gets them knocked down enough where I know his slash will kill every time. And then all she has to do is auto and then they just kill. Can all the skills get maxed or only 2? From what I've seen, I've only seen 2, but I haven't maxed out all my skills yet. I think there is a way that I could test it, though. Let's see. There is a way I could test it. Let me do that. Here's how we'll find out. So if I was to de-evolution him... Well, that's not going to work because he has 2 skills only. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I've seen 2 skills maxed. I haven't seen 3 skills maxed. So that's why I don't know. I haven't tried that yet. Because getting these cubes is very hard. Which is why I need Lady Devimon. That's exactly the reason why I need her. Is because she's a virus type. She'll be able to fight the Scorpiomon. And the Scorpiomon drop these ultimate cubes. Like every so often. It's a rare chance, but they drop it. So I'll have to level her. I'll have to level my Otismon up. Which, by the way... I did get my Otismon, and my Otismon is very strong, actually, especially for bosses. My Otismon is crazy because his third skill petrifies, which means it freezes the enemy for 2 turns. So using him has actually helped me to be able to fight bosses and defeat them. Because what'll happen is I'll throw out my Otismon. He'll just kill it, like he'll just freeze them, and then Metal Greymon and Wergarurumon are just whacking it down while they're frozen and they can't move. So it's very helpful because it means I take a lot less damage. But yeah, this new area is a lot better for EXP because it's so easy to kill them. Like they are so easy to kill, and like easier than the rats that I was fighting before. They're even easier than the rats, and they're giving more money, and I'm seeing more battles of 3 than I did with the other ones. Getting here was a pain, though. Getting here was a massive pain in the butt. Level 80 now, 74 and 54. So these two also leveled up. You'll see too though, like if we look at the EXP I'm earning, it's insane. It's actually insane how much EXP I'm getting from this. I'm getting like almost 4,000 every fight. That's literally how much I'm getting. That fight was almost 4,000 for everybody. So it's so easy to level up in this spot because like you're not taking a lot of damage, which is why I say I don't know, I might be breaking even or I might be making some money every time I fight these. It depends on how many USBs I get from these battles. That's what's going to determine whether I'm making money or like just breaking even. But I'm definitely breaking even at minimum. And I'm sure too, as these guys leveled up, like it's going to get easier. Even easier to fight these. There is a very nice thing about Lady Devimon though, is that you know that you're gonna get your effort, like your value back from her because of that AoE. So because she has a strong AoE, which does a lot of damage, you'll be able to farm lower stages and clear those daily missions, for instance, that you normally would take you forever. She'll be able to one-shot, so it's not even gonna take long at all. You know, having an AoE is just very effective, and especially if I can get it to deal a lot of damage, which is what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to get her to deal even more damage. Then we'll pretty much be set. That reminds me, though, we never did the Edamon Digivice, or the Elecmon Digivice thing. I still have to do that. Yo, I'm pressing C on you, and you're not. What time is it? It's 11:19. Having this auto pickup too makes it so easy because you know you could just go battle the next one without even worrying about like anything. But yeah, for the final bosses in the game, I do see you have to be like level 89, 90-ish. There's one other spot that's better than here for leveling, but not as easy. So this spot is like genuinely, I think, the best spot to level with like the most cost efficiency because these guys don't do any damage. They barely do any damage to you, especially once you're around like the 70s level range. They're not going to do much. So that means it makes it very, very easy to farm these and just keep leveling up over and over again without costing like too much resources. The only thing you're spending is mostly your SP, as you guys can see, because I'm not really taking much damage from them. So the team I'm going to use to kill the Scorpiomon is going to be... Because the problem with the Scorpiomon is they're level 78. So I need to have all of my virus types up to around level 78, 80-ish. In order for it to be, like, really, like, easy to fight. So that it's more cost efficient. Because right now, if I was to go do it, I'm going to lose more money than I'm making. So that's kind of the issue. is like why I'm leveling so much now, or like focusing on just leveling everything. The other thing is too, I know that you're supposed to mostly work on your vaccines right now because you want to be able to just clear through the end of the game. Because once you get to the end of the game, you're able to unlock megas, and you could do other stuff like getting him up to level 90. The reason why I'm not doing that is because I feel like getting the ultimate skills is going to make it easier too. And in order to get the ultimate skills, I need to have my virus types complete. Like my virus team complete. It's the only efficient way to farm it, that's why. So but that's why I said you want to have like multiple typings. The most important one being your vaccine team, because this will carry you through the game. So like if you use, you know, Metal Greymon, a Weregarurumon, and then let's say you had kept just like the basic one that they give you, which is the one that evolves into like Phoenixmon and well Bergermon, and then you know that evolution tree. You could do that. That is an option. They're strong vaccine types. I did not decide to do it that way. So that's where her AoE is useful, by the way, what you just saw. And it, I mean, for these high level battles, is that it was able to kill it. Like it had like 16 health left or whatever. She was able to knock it out with one go and lower the others so that I'm able to kill them one shot with each of them too. Magna Angemon. Well, I'm using Angelomon to make Magna Angemon. Well, no, Alphanimon, I'm sorry. If you get Angemon to go into Magna Angemon, you are lucky, and yeah, you're set. If you have that, you're set. That's literally all you need for the end of the game. I wasn't lucky, and I have yet to get another Patamon, so I am stuck waiting until I eventually get another Patamon. Honestly, that's one of the things I'm like hunting for right now with all the eggs. That's why I keep raising eggs, is because I want to get Magna Angemon. Have I been able to? No. Am I still trying though? Yeah, every day. It takes like 6 days though, just for one. So, you know, getting all these Digimon I have takes 6 days, by the way, guys. Like, you start out with 3, they give you 3 to start, and then after that, it's 6 days. Unless you get, like, a special egg that hatches automatically, then it's still 6 days that you wait in the timer, but you don't have to feed it or anything. It'll automatically, like, hatch on its own with, like, fully evolved. Still annoying, though, because you still have to wait the timer. And we're not talking about like 6 in-game days. We're talking about like 6 real days of like logging in, feeding them, and then waiting. Logging in, feeding them, training them, waiting. Logging in, feeding them, training them, waiting. Every day. Okay, so these give us champion cubes. At the end of the game, there's Bakamon that we can fight. And those Bakamon are also easy to fight, like to defeat for leveling. Those get you from level, I think it was level 86 to 90, pretty much. You'd stay here until 86 though, because it's just so easy. Those are going to be obviously a little harder than these to kill. Because these almost feel like rookies, you know? Go. Dang it, I can't join the same server. Oh, rip. Yeah, I think it's because they blocked people from making accounts on the first server. I don't know why, but they did. I've had this account since the game launched, though. That's why I'm on this server. But yeah. Eventually, I'm probably going to make a new character to do like a beginner playthrough series to help people just starting out. So when I do that, I'm probably going to create a whole new account, and that one will be on a different server. But for now, yeah. The only thing that like seems like a nightmare though if I do that is just like re-getting all these Digimon is very annoying and very tedious. On the plus side though, we might get an Angemon and actually have like an Angemon. Which again, he's amazing. If you have him, you're very lucky. I don't have him. He turned into a virus type. Became like that 10% chance evolution. I don't know how I got so lucky / unlucky. It's going to be good when the Mega comes out, I'm sure. I'm sure it's going to be great. But for now, it's like, I have this for what? So the definite evolutions work, by the way, though. These actually really do work, and they work well. So you get to choose what you want to evolve into. Removes all the random chance from it, which is really nice. So I'm able to deal with that skill now, almost 1,000 damage on these higher levels. Curious to see how much damage she'll deal though when she's actually level like 80. Wonder if it'll nuke. Probably not, but it would be really cool if it did. Like if it was able to nuke stuff like these skills do, that would be amazing. I think it might, possibly, though. But I mean, I don't know, because would it hit as hard? Maybe out of the 3. I mean, if it does, that's going to be game changing. There's a reason why people use her, though. There's definitely a reason why. And I saw people using a level 90 of her to level their other Digimon, so I'm assuming when it's up there, when it's a high enough level, it probably does one-shot. It probably does. Which, that's pretty crazy to think about. If it's an AoE that's able to one-shot waves, then that's impressive. There's a way we could test it, because if we go to somewhere that's her level, and we see how much her C does, that would give us a comparative example of it. But I mean, I'm sure you have to max out her intellect as well in order to really get her to nuke. Right now I gave her a lot of speed, but I'm going to up her intellect too. I want to get her all 4 Qs unlocked, because then we know she's going to deal maximum damage. She's already level 56 though. That's crazy. So we already leveled her 3 times? She was 53 when I started. And they're leveling. Like, my main 2 are leveling as well, which is good. We're running out of items again. So pretty soon we're going to have to go back and restock again. I mean, the thing is, though, if she is hitting 1,000 off level 80s and she's only level 56, just imagine how much damage that skill is going to do when she's actually the same level. I don't think it'll nuke them, but it'll hit them for half their health, so you only have to use it twice. And then they die. That would be really crazy, even in that. Would be game changing, actually, because that makes leveling so quick. Just take her in there and then nuke them. That's it. It's a done deal. He leveled up again. He's level 75 now. Nice. So they are leveling a lot. They're getting a lot of EXP from this. I mean, yeah, it's like 2,000, 3,000. It's way more than the other spot gave. So what do I expect? Hey, what's up, Divkey? How's it going, man? Welcome to the live stream. Ooh, we got the monkey's egg. Yes. Yeah, so all Digimon have a chance to drop eggs, by the way. It's kind of like DMO in that sense, where it's like they do have a chance of dropping eggs. That's how I get the Digimon that I have. When I'm farming these, especially a lot, like I am right now, you end up getting a lot of eggs. That's how I have so many eggs. But the eggs, when you beat the game, you're able to, you know, sell as well for points. I'm already at the point now, though, where I should be able to do that. Like, you can convert your eggs, because I already finished the end game, so to speak. Up until, you know, this is the new world now. But this was not out before, and you were already able to trade in your eggs for points. And with those points, you could buy a Vmon egg. That's how people get Vmon. Is Vmon worth it? I don't know, because from what I've seen, Vmon doesn't do anything too crazy. I actually don't see a lot of people use Vmon because like he doesn't have any. There's no gimmick to his kit, you know. I see people have him. I see people use him sometimes. It's like, you know, you would use Metal Greymon, but Metal Greymon's not great. It's just when we know when he gets his ult Mega, it's gonna be good. Which he has his Mega now, so his Mega is good. But it's not like in itself that it's great. But right now, Vmon doesn't have his Mega. So I don't know. I don't know if it's worth giving up all those potential Patamon to get a Vmon. There's other stuff you can get, though, from it, too. Like other good stuff. I'm very curious to see how much damage she would deal against level 50s. You know what a good test would be? Would be like the Goblimon, for instance. That would be a good test. But imagine you finish leveling her, and then you have a way to get infinite ultimate cubes. Because you could just sit there and mow them down. Well, you have to be within the level range, so actually that wouldn't work. Unless you had like another person on your team who is within the level range of this Scorpiomon. Which I do. Not actually, I don't. I do not. That's why we're only going to level her to the level she needs to be, which is like 73. So all of those need to be like level 73 minimum. It could be higher, but level 73 is like the minimum requirement for it. Because with that, they'll be able to get the drop items. I don't think it's a 5-level difference, though. I think it's a 10-level difference. So if you're within 10 levels of it, you're able to receive the reward. The ×2 battling is helping a lot, too, though. Yeah, it deals like almost 1,000 damage with her AoE. For her, I would max her second and third skill, though. That's what I would work on with her. For Lady Devimon. For the other two, I've been maxing their W, their S, not really working on their last skill because it has a charge time for the two of them. So it wouldn't really be useful to use. I know I should probably be more focused on getting my Mega unlocked, but I haven't really cared enough, honestly. Like, I don't see him doing anything too crazy, and he's probably just going to cost a ton of EVP to maintain. So it's like he wouldn't be beneficial if you're doing something like this. I think it would mostly just be to clear the game, like to beat all the bosses type thing. I think she's starting to hurt now. Starting to deal damage. She just leveled up again too. She's level 57 now. So let's see. Every time she levels up, she's going to deal more and more damage to them. So by the way, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, make sure to smash that like button. Greatly appreciate it. How much money do I have? Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm making more money than I'm losing here. It's cool too, because with this quest that we have, we're able to track how many we've killed every so often. So here I could see that I've already killed basically 100 of them. So for every 100 I kill, I'd gain like 3 levels on her. It seems like it's roughly what I was getting for EXP. Technically, we've gotten 4 in the whole run so far. Starting to run out of EVP though, and you know, healing items and SP items. So that's why we're gonna have to go back soon to go heal up. Go. Got another USB. USBs are really good because that's 10,000 each time, by the way. Those USBs are like solely how I've been making my money. Because each battle gives me 3,000 or 2,000 bit, which is alright. It's not bad, it's good. But it's just not as much as getting 10,000 from one of those USBs. Without that, I don't think these runs would be worth it. But because we get that, it allows us to replenish. Because we could sell it and then rinse and repeat, you know. Plus, sometimes these guys drop items too. They're dropping, you know, healing items, cake items, so we're able to heal off that as well. So that's the good thing. Our EVP is getting very low now though, so pretty soon we'll have to go back anyways. I do have EVP items, but I don't want to use them right now. I'm saving those. All right. So we have 70,000 right there, plus 190,000. We made money off this run. We didn't lose. That's good to know. We are actually making a lot of money off these runs versus losing. We're not losing any. We're only gaining. So that's what I needed to see, because that means we won't be going negative when it comes to supplies now. We're actually going to be able to eventually get ahead of where we're at. See, because now we're at 259,000, which means we can actually max out on one of these items. So we're going to do that. We're going to put maxed 300 on that. So now I have the DS items. So instead of getting rid of all my money, though, I want to save at least a couple thousand so that I'm able to travel. Is there a way to get a certain starter? There is. So you are able to guarantee evolution Agumon. You start with Agumon, and then they give you Patamon, they give you Gabumon. Gabumon half the time mutates, which is annoying. but they give you an antigen to use on him. And the other thing is your Bergermon will most likely mutate. What happened to me? Both those mutated twice. I've made 2 accounts. My other account got glitched and stuck on a quest, so I haven't been able to continue on that account. And I had to make a new one, so. Oh, we got an egg. Oh, another one of those. Those eggs are good. But yeah, so if we come over here, we can talk to... I don't think it's Cherrymon. It's not Cherrymon that we sell. Here, no, where's Leomon? There used to be a Leomon here. Unless they're blocking it. There he is. Banshee Leomon. What does that say? I think it says you must complete something in order to talk to him. Let me pull out the translator. Just to make sure. Not an experienced tamer. Talk to the world tree. Oh, maybe it's your tamer level. You might have to be level 30. I got Sharimon myself. Sharimon. Okay. Is that good? I mean, do you like it or? Well, now I have 2 eggs that could potentially be a rookie, so those I keep. These I usually will try to get rid of if I can. Especially since none of them stack on each other. Very annoying, honestly. I could... That's a 4%. I'm not selling that. I could get rid of this one because I'm not going to use that. That's stupid to keep. If the game allows me... No, it will not allow me to dispose of it. God. Does the game hate me so? It's Ikakumon. Gomamon in Gomon in English. Oh, gotcha. I think you mean Gomamon, but yeah. So we're gonna sit here now to let our EVP restore. There we go. Reorganize this. I do have EVP, like I said, like stuff that I could use to EVP restore myself, but I'm choosing to hold off on using it. I have all these right here. I don't want to use those though until like I absolutely have to. Right now I don't mind waiting because I have to make a phone call anyways. So I'm just gonna go make the phone call and take care of that really quick. And then by the time, you know, we'll probably only have to wait like 15 minutes or like 10 minutes usually is what it is. Then we'll continue farming again. It's just a better way to do it. But yeah, we wound up gaining a lot of EXP. Let's see how close she is. She should be close to her next level as well. She is. They all are except for him because he needs double the EXP. So he should level and she should level before he levels once. Every time. Well, okay, she's actually going to level twice in the time it takes him to level once. And then he's going to level 1.5 times every 1 time that he evolves. So basically for every 2 levels on him, he'll get 3. He'll get 3 and she'll get 6. That's how it should work. So when you're balancing it out. But as we get to a higher level, she's going to start to level up slower. because you know this keeps going up. So you know when you're level 75, it takes 100,000 EXP, which we're getting 3,000, like anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000 per battle. So if we get a battle against 3, then we get, that would take technically like 35 battles to get us to a new level. So every 35 battles against 3, we level up once. Yeah. It's a lot of battling, though, that we have to do. Thankfully, we don't have to heal a lot, which is why we're going to be okay for this. We just have to keep restoring our SP a lot. That's the thing we're using most frequently. Now, I don't know if just to be sure that I'm making extra, though. I want to take, really quickly, though, I want to take her to, not there. I want to take her to here. Because I wanted to see how much damage her AoE does in comparison to something her level. So, does she nuke at her current state is what I'm trying to see. Does she completely AoE clear the wave? Against rookies. Against rookies, we're talking about here. Because I know champions and ultimates, probably not. But she might do a decent amount of damage against them. AoE. But against rookies, I have a feeling she might nuke. So, we'll find out. Because that means later on, when she's a higher level, she'll be able to nuke those guys too. But there's the way we could test it is because there is a place where you can farm here for like level 50, you know, Digimon. It's this spot right here. So they're level 53. She's level 57. So if I was to come here and battle them, this would be a good example of how much damage her skill really does. Okay, so it doesn't nuke them right now. It does not nuke them. But it does half their health. Oh, starter is based on how you answer the question in the village. That makes sense. So let me do this one more time. Yeah, so it does about half their health. A little bit less than half. But that does mean, what that does mean though, is that when she is level 90, she's going to nuke. When she's level 90, she's going to nuke the rookies of all the lower places, including the rats that we were fighting before, the mice. She will nuke them when she's level 90. And if we get her intellect up, I'm sure she'd do more damage, because right now I don't even have that much intellect. I mostly just have speed on her. So if we got her intellect up, yeah, I think she would do a lot more. Also, I need to... Let me put her as the leader really quick, because I need to give her an appraisal. I never did this. Is it that one? Oh my god. What? We got shafted. Come on, come on. Ah, well, that's better at least. So we got speed, we got intellect, and then we got resistance. think we still have to do it for who else? Yeah, they have it. Now I gotta do it for the first time ones that haven't done it yet. Okay. Take it. It's that one. That's for her. We have to do hers still. So let's do her. Yeah, just go all blue. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Just go all blue. Oh my god. All blue. All blue. Let's get it. No! Oh, we were so close. Wow, we got mostly blue though. Oh my god. Whew, that was hype. That's a lot of stats she got. That's very nice. Very, very nice. I am not going to mess with that. I don't really care about that one. But yeah, there we go. So now we're gonna chill by the tree while we wait for the EVP to go up. Because that's why everybody stands here, is you get EVP back. Goes up little by little. And let's see if we have anything else that we need to claim. That one. And we have another hour for the stopwatch. Tomorrow I get this last 0 unit. Not bad, not bad. They give us a special reward too, I think, for daily. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna take a break here. We're gonna wait a bit and then continue while I go make a phone call, because we just gotta wait for our EVP to restore. You'll see it's going up, but it goes up slowly. It's like every, yeah, see, it's like 25 every couple seconds. They upped it though, because it used to be slower. Because you used to have to go fight those Chumon. Now people are using the Chumon for affinity. To raise their affinity. That's what most people are doing it for now. They just stand there AFK for like days for their affinity. It's crazy, but they do. They do. I'm going to have to do that because I'm going to go for 14% affinity for Angelomon to become Ophanimon. So I'm going to have to do the exact same thing, which sucks. I don't even know what her affinity is at right now, honestly. She's at 1.3% out of 15 that she needs. That's great. What's he at, I wonder? Because I've used him the most. So him, who I've used the most, he's only at 3.58% affinity. I've used him the most out of everyone, and that's all he has. So honestly, being at 1.3 isn't that bad. She's catching up, though. She is. Which makes sense, because she's almost the same level as her. So, yeah. She's catching up in levels, too. But that's because of this leveling area. It's so much faster than the other spots. Yeah, anyways, let me make this phone call that I gotta make now while we wait. All right. Well, that was quicker than I thought it was going to be. It was really easy. I had to basically just call my maintenance for the apartment. Our blinds won't close, so it's been kind of awkward every night having the blinds open and like people staring at us through the window, and I'm just like, okay. So yeah, because like we have a balcony, which is really nice. I gotta give you guys like an apartment tour one day, but it's a beautiful, like, let me show you guys. I think I could show you a bit. Like, that's so like the screen's in the way. There's a balcony there. Like, I have a balcony. This is like my whole apartment set up. It's really nice. I love my apartment. Like, it's everything I ever dreamed of, basically. Super expensive, but at least I'm, on my own now with my fiance. So it's a lot more enjoyable, And the bedroom's like over there in the other room. But yeah, the blinds won't close in the living room. So I was calling to see about that. And I was also calling to see about our water bill, because I didn't get billed this first month for water. So I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to pay for that. But it turns out what they're going to do is they're going to like prorate it. So I'm going to be charged like, is what he was telling me, is like on next month's bill for rent, it's going to be the combined water. So it might be like, he said expect like 68 to $100, like anywhere in that range for that. And then, yeah, I'll just pay it obviously then. So that means rent's paid. I don't have to worry now about money that's going towards rent, which is good. Main reason why I've been a little broke lately is because when you move into a place, you have to buy a lot of furniture. So I had to buy a bed. We got those chairs in the background that you see there. We got like a folding table. I have a dining room set that I just bought. The mattress with the base and the frame we paid for. Like, it's a lot of money that goes into the apartment. Buying all the supplies, like utensils you need. So, like, you have silverware, you have plates. We had to buy everything because we're starting from scratch. So, everything we're getting now is stuff that we bought ourselves with our money. So that's why it's been a process to kind of get everything done. Plus you have to pay electric, which I already paid that too. So it's like a lot of bills. It's a lot of adulting, basically, but times two. Like, when you move out on your own, like, you thought bills were bad then, it gets worse. But the freedom that comes with it is amazing. So it's like, yeah, I have all these bills, but some people make it seem like, oh my God, I've got all these bills to pay. Oh, I'm like struggling. That means you didn't plan it out right. The trick is it feels like a juggling act. That's pretty much it. You juggle your bills, you get them all paid one after the other, paycheck by paycheck, and then you're kind of chilling at some point. Like, eventually you catch up and then you're chilling. So that's what I'm trying to do now, is we're in that stage of just trying to catch up so that we can relax. And it's not going to be as stressful, But yeah, it's pretty much what I was calling about, because I needed to get that fixed. So there might be a maintenance guy who comes during the live stream. If that's the case, I'll have to end the live stream because he's going to fix our blinds. Thank God, because it will not turn. So that is something that maintenance handles, thankfully. It's not something I have to do. It's not something my fiance has to do. We don't have to pay for it. They fix it for free. Thank goodness, because it was included with the apartment. So thank you. Thank you for that. That's the best thing. That's the best news I could have had. But yeah. It's the little things, though. It's like one of those little things that you wouldn't think bothers you so much, but it does. I'll also let them know that the blind, we have a broken blind. We need the blind replaced. 2 of them. Because when we moved in, the blind was broken. So I'll let them know it doesn't turn, and the blind is broken. It's 2 things. But yeah. Let my fiance know, too. How's our EVP coming? We're about halfway there. How long have we been waiting? Would you guys say? How long has it been that we've been sitting here? That was this phone. Oh, getting a call. Give me one moment, guys. That was my job. I'm in the process too, work-wise, like of switching stores. So I'm kind of like having to run 2 stores right now. It's been interesting. That's why I've been so busy lately, is because like I'm doing this transition because I'm going to be moving to a bigger store where I'll be able to make more money. It's we're taking it from like another owner and for AT&T, so it's a big deal what's going on. But like with it, there's a lot of moves, so we're having to, we had to hire a bunch of people, and now I've been training those people. It's been a lot of work at work, but on my days off, it's not really off because I still have to, make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to while I'm not there at the store. So even though I'm off, there's still that. If you have a good team, obviously you don't have to worry about it as much, which I do. So I don't really focus on it too much, but I just remembered I do have to submit their hours. Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta do some work today, a little bit. So I guess I could work on that while we're waiting here. If you guys have any questions, though, feel free to ask. I gotta log into this one, which is time and attendance. I don't know if it's gonna let me log in remotely, though. I know it lets me log in when I'm at the company, but I don't know if... Oh, they have me changing my password again. There we go. You're attempting to access from a location that is not authorized by your company. Yeah, I can't do it today. I have to wait till tomorrow. Unless I call, because I could always just call. No, I'd rather look, but it won't let me look from home, which is stupid. It lets me modify the schedule, but not time and attendance. Jeez, that sucks. I'll have to do it tomorrow, which is kind of like the too late point. You're not really supposed to wait till tomorrow. Let me call up one of my coworkers to see how he's doing today as well. Give me one moment. And I'm back again. All right. We finished everything that I had to do today then. I'll just have to do the schedule tomorrow. That's pretty much it. Who's this? Yo, they have Candlemon in this? Yo, that looks so sick. What does he do, though? I want to see his abilities. Let's see what he does. Hold on. I always loved Candlemon's evolution. He named him Strange. Okay, is this an AoE? Does he actually... I did not know you could actually get this. That's amazing. Core Dart, attack. Base damage times number of attacks times 36.25%. Single. It's a single target. This one. Range of application, single, short. Single, close range. Cooldown after casting, 0.1. Continuous damage every turn, vulnerable to wind removed. So he inflicts burn, which is nice. It's not bad. He's a virus type. Interesting. Look at this guy. Look at this guy having all of his Magna Angemon skills maxed. Man, I wish we had Magna Angemon. That seems so strong. Not even gonna lie. He has Angelomon and then he's using that. He nicknamed them too. He called himself Ralts. It's funny. You see, this is the whole Christmas set though when you get it. This person in front of me has it. That's cool. That's what I'm trying to get. So we at least have like a cool costume. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're almost there. We're almost max EVP. And then we're going to continue leveling. Let's see, is there any other... Did we get our other reward already? No, but something... Oh, it's the tree. They want us to harvest the tree. Let's see, what she say? No. Go. Yeah, Agumon is pretty good starting out. Yeah, I like Agumon out of the ones. I prefer Agumon. And then you get Gabumon as a second one, and then I would, you know, they give you a Birdramon, so let me show you the Birdramon really quick. Oh, appears I didn't have this one anymore. Okay, that's fun. All right, so for Birdramon, I have it. It's here in my home. I keep it boxed. There it is. I haven't finished leveling it yet. Let me see. So there's 3 champions that I still have. 4 champions, 5 champions that I still have to level. That's a lot, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have 5 champions that I gotta level to ultimate still. But this one's a data type. These are data types. These 2 are gonna be fully data, so even when they evolve, they stay data, which is good. So I almost have my data team built. I think he has a chance to become a data type still or turn into something else. Because he could become Scorpiomon, which is a data type. And then another option or whatever. He becomes a virus either way. So Frigimon winds up evolving into a virus because he becomes either Monzemon or Warumonzemon. Both are virus types, so it doesn't really matter whichever way you go. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. We have Myotismon here. Myotismon's actually very strong. I like Myotismon. He's pretty good. Eventually, I'm going to level these guys. Eventually. So who do you want for a virus team? I want Lilithmon. Well, that's why I have Lady Devimon. So a virus team that I'm going to use is going to be Myotismon, him, and her. He inflicts bleed. That's what makes him useful. He stuns, and she's AoE. And does a shit ton of damage. Myotismon does a shit ton of damage and stuns. And when I say a shit, I mean like a shit ton of damage. Like there is no other word that I can use for it. It is his third skill hits so hard and then it petrifies. It's insane. And because they're all NSO type, they all get a buff in intellect. And all 3 of these use intellect for their skills. So that's what makes them very, very good together for a team, because they're all this NSO type. And they're also this. So yeah. Makes it good. They all have the same weakness. They're all dark type. So the 3 of them combined is just OP. I could have used this, but he doesn't really have any good skills. He is an NSO type too, but like his skills are kind of eh. Like nothing's good from it. At least these guys, like, I will say he's kind of replaceable too. He's not a hard sell for me. Like he's all right, but he's not OP. This one and this one are OP as hell. I don't know why their kit is so busted, but it is. And like having the 3 of them on a team together, they just will murder whatever you put them to murder, you know? So that's pretty much it. That's the plan. Wanted to add him back now though. The reason why I had taken them out was because there's a strategy you can use when you're fighting what you call it. Also, he's good because he's a tank. If you're wondering why did I even bother working on him, or why is he leveled a bit, he's a really good tank. He has a lot of HP. So he's very, like, he has a lot of defense, a lot of resistance, and a lot of HP. So he's not the best for damage, but he will tank the shit. Is Angelomon good too? So out of the vaccine types, the best is obviously, I mean, these 2 are good. I'm not going to say they're amazing. Angemon's amazing. Angelomon's amazing. These 2 are alright. Like, I mean, he's doing a lot of damage now, but it's taken a long time to get him there. That's a good way I could put it. It's taken a long time to get there. So yeah. But yeah, for data types, I think these 3 are a pretty solid choice. For virus types, these 3 are okay. I mean, again, he's switchable. If there's another virus type I find that's better, I'll definitely switch him out. For vaccine types, the optimal team would be Angelomon, Angemon, like Magna Angemon, I mean, and then I would use, you know, Metal Greymon. But like where Garurumon kind of sucks. Yeah, he kind of sucks. But the only thing I don't like, it's mostly auto battle, LOL. Yeah, it is mostly auto battle. That's true. And like aside from that, there's not really much else to it for now. They do have dungeons, they have bosses that you can fight, obviously, but it's still like an auto battle system. That's just the game though. It's turn-based. It's like Pokemon though when you think about it. It's exactly like Pokemon, just a little different. Now, instead of it being like turn-based in the other way, now it's like, you know, it's yeah. But, yeah, let's continue leveling. It's time to go back to leveling. Because I pretty much finished everything I needed to for today. There we go. We're back to the grind. As I said that, he just did that. He just had to do that. So I think her with a maxed out skill, I'm not saying it's bad, I just don't like it. Attack if I don't press anything though. Yeah, okay, I agree with that. I hate that it attacks like before I press anything. So it's like sometimes you'll miss the turn, you have to be quick with it. Especially, ironically, if you get the ×2. Yeah, it's like that. Let me keep my auto attack. There we go. I was thinking about it too, though. With her, So if you run a whole team of NSO, they get 5% extra intellect, by the way. If you're wondering, like, what's so good about them all being NSO, they get extra intellect, and a lot of extra intellect. So 5% actually buffs her quite a bit. And then the trick is, so with that buff, she'll be able to probably nuke waves with her third. Once she's the appropriate level. So I think it's going to be pretty easy to do stuff from here. Her second skill is very strong, though, too. So, like, yeah, she has the AoE, which is really powerful. But then her second skill deals a shit ton of damage like we're saying Metal Greymon's does. So it's kind of like a double thing. She's like a double whammy. She has an AoE. She does a lot of damage. But then she has, like, a second skill that also does a lot of damage. So it's and her first skill, her auto attack, does good too because it's 3 hits. So it's the same situation with my Otismon. So my Otismon's third skill hits like a truck. It has no charge time, so it's good skill. I would also level his second skill because his second skill is like it's not AoE, but it's a multi-hit and it hits hard. So I don't know, though. I feel like for him, I would work on mostly his third skill, because it petrifies. And as you level it up, the petrify rate goes up. So it has a higher chance of petrifying the enemy, which means it will stun them more often. They're important, though, again, because I'll be able to use them as a team to farm those Scorpiomon once Lady Devimon's a high enough level to get more ultimate cubes. If I can get more ultimate cubes, that's going to put me ahead, because then I'll be able to max out everybody's skills and endlessly. Well, Angemon and Lady Devimon is my faves beside Lilithmon and Ophanimon. Well, there you go. Now you know what you got to work on. I mean, both are good, so I would work on both. I've seen teams of people, too, where they use both of them. But having that, like, team for each typing is very important, too. When it comes to, like, farming stuff, because you want to always be farming the most efficient way you can. So in order to do that, you have to have different typings. Oh yeah, I just need to auto with her. Let these two take care of the rest. It's funny though, this is kind of like Lady Devimon and her peeps. Like her protectors. So it's like Lady Devimon's just chilling in the back. You know, she's dealing all the damage. Nuking them. And then, yeah. The two big, strong men are protecting her. Hey, yo, monkey, you can't be hitting me. I'm in the back. You can't hit her. Lady Devi and her white knights. I can't say the other word. Well, it's not Twitch, so I think I can, but just in case, I won't. That's funny, though. It's a funny way to think of it. No! No! They're gonna kill her! Oh, okay. I think we're fine. I think we survived. Alright, I think we're good. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, we survived. We gotta heal her after this. I saw that thing shoot it, and I'm like, no! I'm like, no! You can't. You can't possibly. There we go. 4,000 EXP. It's crazy. Oh, we might not. Oh no, we got that one. Her and I'm guessing there are aggressive Digis as well. Yes, so some Digimon will attack you without you going up to them to attack. You'll see it. They have a red name instead of yellow. So red name meaning they will attack you. That's where I was using. So there's certain quests where you have to actually walk through them, and they try to make it challenging because that means you're going to constantly be getting into a battle since they're aggressive. Can be very annoying, right? But there's a loophole. So that's why, But anyways, that's why I had, if you notice, there was a Digimon with me that was low health. He was dead on my team. That was Soulmon. Soulmon was on my team. The reason why is for quests like that, what I do is I just put him in my party and I let him die over and over again so I don't have to fight them. Unless it's a quest where you actually have to fight them, you know? But if it's one of those where you're just trying to get past them, and what happens is he keeps going into the battle, he'll die, the battle ends, you lose nothing, and then you get to keep walking through them. They'll battle you again, he dies, and then you get to keep walking. So eventually you get through them without having to deal with them. So yeah, it stops it. That's only for the ones where you don't have to kill them. It works really well. Because that's what I had to do at the end here. Because there was before getting to this area, you're in this like house, and in the house there's a bunch of Digimon running around. They're all virus types, but they're strong as hell, and they will kill you, and it's very annoying to fight them. It's not good for the EXP. It's not worth the resources you're going to spend fighting them. There's no reason to fight them unless it tells you to. And so I used that strategy to get through the whole place without having to fight them. Because it wasn't even a part of the quest. It wasn't even part of me like having to attack them. So I'm like, why am I going to waste my time? And it does work. You lose nothing. Nothing. No downside. So that's a little exploit you could use. It would have been one thing too if they like penalized you for even EXP or something, but I didn't lose anything for doing that. And even still, it's a throwaway Digimon. You don't really care if it dies, you know? I see. Sounds like a fun way. Yeah, it was a fun way to bypass it. Because I'm like, they try to make this challenging by making you feel like you have to fight these guys. I'm like, no thank you. I'll just go ahead and skip that. And then I just only fought the bosses, and then I wound up clearing through it, no problem. The first boss was hard. Aside from that boss, though, it got easy. Because the others were like vaccine, but they're weak against light. So Angelomon in the back would just nuke them. You know, so it's not that hard. It's crazy though. Lady Devimon's catching up to my Angelomon, and Angelomon took forever to level up. I actually used potions on her too to get her to level 65. And she's already almost there from this spot. This spot's great for EXP. I don't know. It's easy. They're very easy to kill. Easier than the Chumon were. And they're a higher level, so they get more EXP. I'm never going to leave this spot. No, I mean I will, but I'm joking, but you know. Not for a little while at least. So my strategy though has always been to keep these two very close in level, which is kind of what makes doing this farming easier, is the fact that I have two Digimon that are very close in level, very close in damage. I mean, they're not that close, though, to be fair, because Garurumon does half the damage that he does. But I don't think I'm guessing you can power level some Digis to level up low levels. Yeah, so for instance, if I had wanted to... Like, here, I'll use an example, right? Let's see, do I have one with me? I do not. The problem is if they attack that Digimon, they'll die. I mean, that's basically what we're doing right now. We're leveling a low level Digimon because this is a low level comparison. Like when you're comparing it to the high levels. So this is a level 80, and that's like half the level of the level 80. So it's you know, it's making it easy. We're trying to catch her up to the levels of the others, and it's speed leveling her because she's getting more EXP than my other Digimon got when they were her level, you know? No Mega yet. No, I don't have a Mega yet. The Mega is very hard to get and annoying. I'll explain why. So the Megas are out. They're in the game for the starters. But the problem is, and this is a big problem, is that you have to have your cubes unlocked and you have to get them to a certain power strength. So what that means, I'll show you. This is how you make Digimon stronger. So yeah, all right. So essentially I have my Digimon. I leveled up his skill, so he's dealing more damage, right? It doesn't end there though. You could do more. This is where it comes into play. So here, you need to have all strength and resistance, and you have to get him to his stat requirement once he hits level 90 in order for him to be able to evolve. So I have to get this cube unlocked so that I can evolve him, because without this cube unlocked, there's no way I'll have the required stats for him to digivolve. Because there's certain stat requirements that he needs in order, like, of these attack and other things, in order for him to evolve into Wargreymon. So speed is not one of them, because usually I stacked speed on him. I would have had a full speed, but instead I've been focusing on strength and like adding that. Now if I was to save up the cubes here to get to 450, it's actually 650 because you need 200 for this one and then 450 for this. I could evolve him into his Mega. Oh, I get the gist of it. Yeah. So it's very, and this is a random roll, so you have to pay just to get a roll for it. So it's very annoying. It's very tedious. It takes a lot of time. As you can see here, she has like speed and intellect right now is what I put on her. I need to unlock. I'm probably gonna focus on her. So even though technically it would be better to get the Mega and be able to just finish the game, beat the game, easy. Yeah, easy way to unlock evolution, exactly. The easy way is to unlock all the blocks because then it makes it easier to hit the stat requirements. If you don't, then you're gonna have to get a lot of 4% and keep rolling, and it's very frustrating. Now, a smart thing would probably be to work on him first and get that unlocked, but I don't really care about the Mega that much because I feel like, for instance, Lady Devimon's gonna be stronger for leveling up other stuff. And also she'll be able to get me more ultimate cubes, like I said, because she's a virus type. She's super effective against Scorpiomon. So fighting Scorpiomon with her will make it very easy to get the rewards. So for that reason, I'm probably going to put my cubes into her. She doesn't have an evolution out yet, true, but this will up her damage even more for her AoE skill. So because of that, to me, that sounds more appealing than it does the evolution for Metal Greymon. But that's me personally. I mean, other people might want to, do that. I haven't even unlocked his second cube because honestly, like, I don't like his, I mean, he does the same damage basically. If I had leveled this up the same as his second skill is leveled up, then I would be, yeah, Lady Devi can't evolve yet. If you were to look at it, like when you look at its evolution tree, it says coming soon. It doesn't have an evolution yet. So any good skin like cosmetic, you mean? So far I'm working on the Christmas set, which I just need to kill 2022 enemies. Kind of annoying. That means the next year it's going to be 2023. One extra. Yeah, I'd say Lady Devi's still worth it though because of the AoE. It's just so beneficial. I'd prefer to work on her than I do War Greymon right now. And I looked at War Greymon's abilities. It's not like super impressive. In fact, because it's going to be level 1, I mean, obviously his stats are going to be stronger, but it's going to be kind of like a downgrade. Until I get his skills maxed as War Greymon. Yeah, that's why I'm not rushing. Because I've realized, honestly, Mega means nothing. They're good, but it's just... They don't have, like... You know, some of these ultimates are probably better than a Mega. Like Lady Devimon. Especially since the skill cubes are easier to farm. They're easier to get. It's just more beneficial to work on your ultimates for now. Any leveling guide to reach max? Yes. So, first playthrough, or you mean like first starting out, or once you're like advanced? Because there's two different ways I do it when it comes to it. There's the first time. Okay, so you're going to clear through this story up until you get to... There's one spot that matters once you get to it. When you're on Infinite Mountain, which it's not too hard to get to that point in the game, this is where your first EXP spot unlocks. So let me show you. So when you go to Infinite Mountain, right over here, if you go down the hill and over to this campfire, there's some Goblimon here. Once you get to this point and you get to these Goblimon that are right here, you fight them. You're going to earn a lot of EXP. And you stay there. You can level up anything from there. Because you're going to get so much EXP from these. Sometimes it'll be Goblimon. Most of the time it's Goblimon. Sometimes you'll get an Ogremon that'll spawn in here. And you wind up getting a lot of EXP. So for first timers, that's where you're going to live. You live there until you're about level 56. They're level 53. So technically you could go to 58. But I would go to like 56. Then continue, like with all your team. Make a vaccine team, by the way. It'll make your life easier. Just build a vaccine team first. After that, you're going to go up, finish the story. You're going to get to the next area, which is this desert. Again, nothing good here. You're kind of just trying to clear through the story. Try to get as far as you can. You know, doing the quest is going to give you EXP pots. So you'll be able to probably get up a little bit more levels. And keep fighting through until you get to here. Here is the next area that you unlock your farming spot. Here you move up to here, and there's Gonkumon's Palace. Inside Gonkumon's Palace, there's going to be these little rats. So those rats you're going to fight because they're easy to kill. And those you'll fight until you hit about level 70-ish. I mean, they're level 70. You could farm to like... I mean, I'm on the low end. Like, I like to try to make it a challenge for myself to really clear content. It's up to you. I would farm to like 75. 75 is what I would do though. Because everything else, when you get to here, that's like, you'll clear through all this, no problem. But then as you go around and you get down and back up here, when you get inside this castle, it's hell. It's terrible. Because at this point I was level 80 and I struggled to beat it. And I had to use my entire party, including like my virus types and everything, like stuff that was level 50. And 60 to beat this, because there's a boss in here that you have to fight. It's the first boss, and he gave me a hard time. After you beat that, it gets easier. Everything else is like that normal virus type, but this one was a really tough virus when you first enter. Once you get past that, though, then you continue. You clear through again. You continue the story. You go through the whole thing, and then you wind up here in the real world. And in the real world, that's where we're at now, and this is the next leveling spot. After this spot, there's only one other spot to go to. But yeah, the first thing you need to do, like I said, is get to here, and you're going to level here, where the Goblimon are. If you want to get to a higher level, like you notice you're still struggling to continue, there's also, once you hit level 58, you can fight these Dark Tyrannomon that are here. They're not too hard to beat either. So if you fight the Dark Tyrannomon, they'll give you EXP as well. And you can get up to like level 63, I think. By 63 though, you should be able to clear everything. And then you should be able to, you know, easily... This desert area is easy to go through. It's pretty easy as long as you have a vaccine team. You clear through all that, and then, like I said, Gankumon's Palace is the next leveling place you're trying to reach. So in the game, there's really only 3 leveling spots that are beneficial. After you clear through enough of the story, though, you do unlock these, what you call them? They're at spawn in the beginning area. They're the Raremon. Raremon are going to be there. They're level 40. So in the future, whenever you need a level, you could just go to them to level your rookies. To champions to ultimate, because they really don't do a lot of damage. I wouldn't stay there though. After you get your champion, I would move to the Goblimon spot, unless your team's really strong and you think you can carry your Digimon here. But once you get to here, this is pretty much the main spot you're going to use for leveling stuff, if you can kill them quick. You know, it just depends how fast you can kill them and with what level you're within. You have to have at least 1 Digimon. The levels for champ. For champion, it's going to be... I mean, to get champion is pretty easy. I fought Shellmon. To get to champion, you could fight Shellmon. You'll get a bunch of EXP pretty quick. Aside from Shellmon, there's Raremon at the spawn. But that's once you clear through the game a bit. I'm going to probably make a video on this, though, to make it easier. Because I know it's hard to explain verbally and just... leave it at that. So I'll probably make a video about this as well, like how I would level to make it easier. Oh God. Nice. Yeah, as you can see though, this spot's even leveling up my level 82, which is a really high level already. So if this spot's able to do that, just imagine it's leveling up everything, including the highest level Digimon on my team. That's why the spot's so amazing. And it's not leveling them up slow. It's faster than the other spot, which is the rats inside of Gankumon's Palace. Give me a minute, guys. Somebody's calling me. Oh, no problem. You're welcome. Sorry, I got a phone call though. I had to take that. That happens sometimes. Yeah, I'll definitely make a guide about it though. I've been meaning to make some videos. It's easier for me to live stream than it is for me to make a video about it. But I'll do it. I know that's very helpful, especially when there's no content out. I just did one too about the cards that you have to do before you get to unlock this world. There's a card game you have to play, and it's very annoying and very frustrating. So, yeah. Reminds me, I haven't checked my Discord lately. Let's see. Challen. Who's Challen? Happy New Year, this is Challen. My new office's game. Kept Clash is about to go live. It's a... Oh, wow. That's interesting. So, wow. Okay. Cool. So, I'm trying to get partnered right now with Digimon Super Rumble. That isn't going too well because right now they're not looking to promote in the US. But on another note, another company just reached out to me for me to join their game as well on the 5th. So I'm starting to get deals again where like people want me to promote their content, which is cool. I really love when like people reach out to me and they're like, hey, you interested in playing this game? Of course. Especially if like it's going to support the creators. I'm cool with it. Especially like if I really liked working with them. This one's from when I used to work with Disgaea. So I'm actually getting another. It seems like they're interested in having me participate in one of their games. So I'd love to. It's always fun. Always fun to do that. It's exciting.
It sounds like it's going to be a game similar to what was that game I used to play? It was like it's a side scroller game. I think for PC this time though. So I'm interested. Should be fun. I don't know how to record from an iPhone though. That's the only thing. Have to figure out how to record games from iPhone now. Is this mini quest here? Is that going to be for these guys? I think so. Okay, so it's not that one. Not that one. It's this one. Yes, it is. Sweet. That's what I wanted. Nice. We found a side quest that is for this one. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, God. Oh, this is going to be bad. I hate when I forget to do my my SP. Oh, I could probably just switch now because he'll kill it with his bite. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, God, what have I done? No, 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 no. He's gonna die too. No, no, no. You die. You... No, 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 no. See? No. No. Oh, I knew it was gonna be bad. Now I have to heal them with all my healing items. I don't know why. So we've already used up half of our... About half of our healing for the DS, like the SP. Interesting. So this game comes out in 2 days. Definitely excited. It might be the mobile genre though, which I haven't done content for in a bit, but I'm down. I think this game would have been great on like a mobile. Imagine if this was on your phone. You could just, you know, then it would be easier too to click everything. This would be a good phone game. Honestly, that's what they should do. They should make this like Genshin Impact, where it's like crossplay. You could play it on PC, but you could also play it on your phone. So that when you don't feel like, you know, logging on your PC, you could just play this on your phone. Oh, we're almost out of healing items. That's not good. I'm probably gonna have to go buy more. Oh boy. Oh, we completed the quest. Sweet. I mean, that helped us earn some extra money too. So we should be good now. I'm at 170,000, but I haven't used, I got 30,000 extra, and I haven't used all of my SP. I've only used half of the SP I bought. So take out 30,000, I'm at 140,000. $140,000 would put me at what exactly? I think I'm breaking even right now with the rates I'm getting. I think that's what's happening. I'm just breaking even. Do I have any other healing? Yeah, I got this one. There we go. Ooh, we got a rare cube. Ooh. Oh, she leveled up. Sweet. Yes, she leveled up. She's now level 60. So she's getting there. She is indeed getting there. He's level 77 already, too. Where Garurumon? So he's almost level 80. That's crazy. We're getting a lot of EXP now from this area. This area is just great. Yeah, I'm going to be able to level up so fast on all my Digimon now. I'm glad I like pushed through this story and like stuck it out. It gets rough though because like you're really juggling between like making money and it's like a balance. You're trying to do both, but it's very hard. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Does that mean she's dealing enough now for Wergarurumon? Did I see that right? Or, well, I crit. I crit. I crit. Let me not get ahead of myself here. I need to get her probably to like level 70-ish. 70 should be fine. So the only problem is like the... I mean, we'll see, because once she's a higher level, she'll be able to deal a lot more damage, too. So it's... I just gotta keep leveling her, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna have to go buy some leveling items. Oh no. No, he died. He's deaded. Yeah, let me go ahead and... We gotta go back now. I didn't have a choice. So it seems like every like 120 I kill, I'm having to come back. But I still have some of the SP items that I didn't use, so that's good. Hmm. There we go. So about 260 to help heal me up, and that should be it. Should be all I need for now. Don't want to waste those though, so I'm just gonna do this. Yep, there we go. All right, so think with that, though, I'm probably going to end the live stream here. We did do a lot of leveling right now, so we are pretty much set when it comes to that. I want to start working on some videos for today. I'm going to start pumping out some guides for this game. So that's probably what I'm going to work on now. I'm going to AFK for a bit, make some lunch, and then probably start working on some content. So I have some guides for you guys, especially when it comes to EXP and stuff like that. I don't want you guys to be stuck, since I know a lot of you are starting to play this game. So this will kind of help you, especially if you don't understand the language. I'm also going to create a new account to start from the beginning, so I can start doing like a leveling series on this as well, and a couple other things that will get going here. So I'm going to try to do all of that today. At level 15, the enemy is level 14. Guess time for Evo. Yes, so anytime that you hit like the level required to evolve, you must evolve it before it will continue to level. So level 15 is where it caps out. If you don't evolve it, it won't evolve. Now, keep in mind too, though, for those, there's a way to guarantee those evolutions. If you evolve it, it might mutate, and if it mutates, there's no way to revert it back in the beginning, so you'll be stuck. So I would try to force the starter evolution, which you can do. So to force the starter evolution for Agumon, you need to, let me find it for you. Hold on. There's a certain Digimon you have to fight. Give me a minute here. Fight the Shellmon. If you fight the Shellmon, it'll force its evolution. You have to fight the Shellmon in order to force evolve Agumon. That's how you do it. Keep fighting Shellmon until he evolves. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah, you got to try to tough it out against them. I mean, they should give you some other starters, so as long as you go pick up the starters, you should be able to beat it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in some videos today. I'm going to try to pump out quite a few today, to get it out of the way. So, see you guys then. Later.